There we go. Oh, and the game kicked in too. All right, good. Oh, and then it minimized. Okay. Back with some more of this. We're also eating at the same time because I'm also hungry. I did not pace out my time to order food in the stream. Time for review. If I remember correctly, okay. There were actually achievements in this game for talking about the Tangle Tower and the case files. So let me do that for all of them and see if they give me something that I don't know.
What is your opinion of Tangle Tower?
Oh, it's impressive. Elaborate gardens, unique architecture.
Must be worth a fortune.
Why do you ask, Fifi?
I am the heir of the Fellow family and the Remington family. This makes me the sole beneficiary of Tangle Tower.
That's quite an inheritance.
They can't make you do anything, Fifi. If you don't want the house, just tell them. Or just sell it. Who cares?
Ooh.
You sound like her.
What, who, Freya?
Freya is normally highly skilled at capturing someone's likeness, but in this painting, she has accidentally made Flora look quite young.
I think she was just being kind.
Why is that kind? Anyway, I'm far more interested in what Flora is holding. I performed the test on the red paint myself. I discovered that it was in fact not paint, but blood.
But
What
whose?
made you want to test it in the first place?
It was Poppy. She told me she thought the painting looked like a bloody knife. I told her not to be ridiculous. My mother owns no such knife. But then I noticed that the color was slightly too dark, and the substance itself was overly viscous.
You noticed that just from looking at it once?
Of course.
Hmm.
The red paint on the brush is not paint. It is blood.
Interesting.
Palette.
So Freya added the blood to the painting herself?
Or blood got on the brush and palette some other way?
I do not know the answer.
This is in your room.
Who was reading this book?
It belongs to my mother.
And she left it in the library?
No, my mother has not been in the library for some time.
Is this yours, Fifi?
I do not recognize it. And besides, I would have no use for such a thing. Perhaps it could be used to hang wet laundry?
Was that a joke?
Yes.
Interesting. Yes. All right. ASMR time. You ready? Woo!
It is a flower. It reminds me of something, but I cannot say what.
Not the best Olipop flavor. Sort of a
I
painting.
believe Freya was attempting to communicate something through this painting.
Any idea what it was?
I am not the person to ask. All I see is a blood-red mountain with angry storm clouds brewing above it. As such, I cannot ascertain any meaning from it whatsoever.
That's a good point. So what the painted models with her before. Whew. So let's go move up and let's go to you. Hi Sniper, how's it going? I guess happy Halloween based off of the That's their remote. Welcome in for another murder mystery, which fits the season.
Dear Flora's father and his associates.
If I'm being quiet, it's also because I'm eating on the
By
side.
the fellow family?
I'm alive, my dude. That is, it's good to be.
Both come to claim a certain degree of ownership.
And who named it Tangle Tower?
Flora chose the name.
What does it mean?
I think it was her intention that it mean nothing at all. Something of a fresh start.
From what?
This really isn't for me to say, but she had some kind of disagreement with her siblings. After they moved away, Flora changed the name of the house. I think perhaps she hoped it would make them feel unwelcome, yes, less likely to come back.
Yes, yeah.
Yes, it is rather, isn't it?
Yes. Who got this taco? It's spicy. Yes, spicy taco.
What is it?
We don't know. We were really hoping you would.
My friends, shed your hope and let it fall free like sandbags from a hot air balloon.
That's the most depressing idiom I've ever heard.
Spicy taco? Sure. Let me put it on the mic. Put it on the mic. It's an asada one. It's got some spices on it.
What's this?
It's my case file.
It's
It's
built into
how
the
I
chicken
know
itself,
what
I
I'm
think.
supposed
Or
to
the
be doing.
sauce.
You mean to say you're bound by the limits of what's written in this little document? Sounds dreadful.
I found it comforting.
It would have been a beautiful painting.
No, not my taco.
I was unable to finish it.
Nothing about it seems strange to you.
Well, all these modern paintings are slightly strange, aren't they?
No.
The emotion of the piece taking
I
over
guess I
from
still have
its,
my beans and rice.
Anatomical accuracy.
What about the knife in Flora's hand?
A knife? That's what you see?
You don't?
Interesting.
As I was saying, Freya's artistic approach distorts certain shapes. Hard to say exactly what we're looking at.
Huh.
It's unlike her to leave paint on the brush.
I think we'll give her a pass.
You stealing the beans and rice too? How dare you?
Yes, so we shall.
Let a man eat. All I had was breakfast. I didn't even have lunch. I said snacks in between. Blackbird.
Clue? Really?
It might be.
Goodness me! Now this is still in very good condition. Apart from the crack, of course.
You hungry?
What
Well,
about those
hunger
shards
some.
on the inside
Get some.
corner?
Get some food.
Looks like somebody broke a glass and was trying to conceal the evidence. Cunning. Flora's quite fond of that old thing. It's in
Yes.
poor shape, though.
Do you know what happened to it?
Can't say I do.
I feel like that's enough of what I'm getting out of you for now. Whew. You not willing to talk
Is
about
this your gramophone?
Do you know why it's cracked? You haven't seen this yet, have you?
Gets half eaten a bag of Funyuns and a chili
That's a
dog
little
from the
modern of
freezer.
you.
I could.
People
I'll
next
probably
to you.
pass on the Funyuns, but I will take the chili dog.
Do you know what this is?
Guess not.
Not speaking. I don't think she's gonna speak.
Is that an egg?
Yes.
An egg with bird feet.
It's the chicken and the egg. Whatever came first. Chicken.
It's also covered in gemstones. What a completely ordinary object.
Have we not looked at this thing before today?
I think it's a container for something.
Oh my god.
Those gems look like they come off.
Swap the positions of the gems.
Some kind of clue.
Okay. I see. I see. I see. Oh boy. I'm confused. How could you look at this and it be that? Is it based off of the shape? Oh, hold on. Wait. Oh, shape. So that's like this, I think. Okay. Oh, that's good. These are good. Purple on the top. And then, blue. Here goes here. Have you tried hitting it with the hammer? Oh, yeah, I can try that. It's how that happened in, Glass Onion. Just destroy the puzzle. Fuck, what did I just do? I don't even know what I just did. Oh boy. That goes there. That goes there. Purple, zigzag, long, yellow. Purple. Long, yellow. Okay. And then, this.
No, that was it.
Nice work.
Woo! Nice. Barbarian smashes puzzle is a major trope. Yeah, just to get it all over with. Like, I don't need to solve all these. I could smash it and use my strength, but I like to use my
What's in there?
brain strength.
Nothing.
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 I'm not leaving without a clue. An empty egg is a clue, right? There's something about the image of Flora in the painting. Something suspicious.
Let's ask her about it.
So, this painting, specifically that knife in Flora's hand.
Yeah, it's creepy. But we didn't find a knife anywhere in the room. So what's going on?
Maybe it's not a knife? The knife is still in this room.
It's not a knife. We need a clue to compare with the painting. Something to explain what that knife shape actually is.
Whew.
That's not it.
It's not that? Okay, well, yeah.
That kind of makes sense, but no.
Yeah, well, if that's not it.
That kind of makes sense.
Oh, really? Are you kidding me? It's not this, is it?
That's not it.
What? It's not this, it's not this, it's not this, it's not this. What explains the knife-like object in her hand? What could it possibly be?
That's not it.
The damage tape, the case file.
We'll get to that in a minute.
Oh! 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 Shit!
Let's take a closer look at this. The painted knife is actually just a feather from an ink dip bird.
It's definitely the right shape, but the book's not in color. The thing Flora's holding in the painting is red and white, specifically. Is there anything to suggest that the ink dip bird is red and white too?
There we go.
This little thing? I don't understand why Felix would make a model of this bird as part of a gift for Flora. And come to think of it, why would Flora be holding a feather in the painting anyway?
The ink
There we go.
was Flora's pet, so she kept a single feather to remember it by.
She kept the bird as a pet,
Got it.
and it died?
Yep.
Maybe it flew away.
Flora spends all her time staring out the window.
Wait for the bird to come back.
The feather. I think it was pretty important to her.
Alright, so she was holding the feather while Freya was painting her. But where is it now? You'd think she'd keep it somewhere close by.
Yeah, I think she does. Normally, this is where Flora usually keeps her feather.
Oh. That's why I waited till now for me to be the suspicious stuff.
Empty.
Mm-hmm. Completely empty.
I was interested before because it's like usually when you have something suspicious and like, oh, this person's suspicious, they'll be like, oh, they'll be like, oh, like you have to trigger something to be able to get them to be suspicious, but usually that's after you get information. But I forgot to get the egg until now, and once I got the egg, then it triggered the suspicious stuff because I needed that as a prerequisite. Okay.
Flora? She's pointing at something in the corner of the room.
It's just a pile of books. They're not Wait, there's something tucked inside this one.
Oh.
I like these drawings, Flora.
Is there a reason why you wanted us to see them?
I like these drawings, Flora.
Is there a reason?
I think we got everything we can out of her. So I need to find something. No, that's not it.
There's a name for this. You know, these ones that stand upright. There's you know.
Can't play the piano.
Various handmade posters.
What do you think those symbols mean?
Hopefully, nothing. Anything in the water?
Dresses mostly. I never realized there are so many shades of black.
Wait, what? There are multiple shades of black?
It's open.
I know there's 50 shades of gray, but I'm not sure about multiple shades of black. Alright, let's talk to you. I already got the suspicious stuff from you. I want to get
Not
this.
exactly a wealth of information, is it?
It's enough.
I find that painting to be in rather bad taste.
Oh, yeah?
The knife with real blood on it? The whole thing is rather vulgar. Yes, very nice. Where is that bird of Flora's? It's been a while since I've seen it. That's a very old book, isn't it? Looks like someone could have taken better care of it.
I like the look of a well-read book.
Okay.
Better than one that's never been opened.
Ah, well put.
So I've done everyone on this side, so I need to talk to you two, and then you two. Okay.
Finally! I get to see a detective's case file.
That's a very specific thing to be excited about.
Well, only last week I asked that miserable Hawkshaw woman if I could see her case notes.
I'm guessing she said no.
Would have been much more polite if she had just said no. Instead,
Oh.
she was quite rude to me. Accused me of being,
Zin-
what was it? A shallow sensation.
What? You? No.
It's that bird. But these must have been drawn at least a year ago. Oh, how sad. There used to be all kinds of birds here at Tangle Tower. The most fascinating breeds, all totally unique.
Used to be? There are birds all over the place.
Most of them are rather ordinary, I'm afraid.
What happened to the non-ordinary ones?
Why we ate them?
It's a very good question. Looks a little simple for Poppy, doesn't it? Thought she was a grade 12 or something.
I didn't know there were that many grades.
I'm sure they invented some new ones just for her.
Jesus Christ. All right, come on.
Not a fan of insects myself. Whose research is this?
We were hoping you might know.
Your
I
dad's.
can't say Freya, perhaps. I know she was always very fond of grubby little things like this.
Noted.
That's an interesting. That's a good thing to know. We talk to you guys about each other. Alrighty.
Oh, whatever it is,
Well, it is the music room. He's got to practice.
that's with all the broken glass.
We got this already, right? Huh.
How sweet.
Okay.
Do you know where those earmuffs came from?
I put them there.
Why?
Why?
Them lying around. I think they belong to Fitz. I put them on the statue so he'd see them. I thought they looked like headphones. Like he's in the recording studio with his guitar. No?
If they do belong to Fitz, he hasn't taken them back yet. When did you find them?
This morning.
Where?
I don't know, in a hallway.
Interesting.
Where exactly.
Interesting.
Those pedals.
What about them?
It's nothing. They're just unusual.
Hmm.
So there are two families living in Tangle Tower?
Mm-hmm.
I really like Poppy's music.
5 fellows. 4 fellows.
What's the connection between them?
There isn't one. Not really. It was all built by the Remington family.
Remember things.
Originally. So was Primrose, my mother. She married into the Pointers, and Flora married into the Fellows.
So the fellows and the Pointers own the house now?
Flora owns the house. Depending on who you ask, that means her husband Felix owns it too.
What about your father?
His claim over the house kind of fell apart after my mother left.
Where's your mother now?
No idea.
Hmm.
There's something I noticed about Freya's knife wound.
Hit me.
From what we could tell, the blade went in at an exact right angle, perpendicular to Freya's body. And there's only one small pool of blood. Nothing on Freya's hands, or anywhere else. The whole
Interesting.
thing is just a little too
Clean?
peaceful.
Yeah.
Freya would always load up the palette with all the exact colors she was gonna need. I think it helped her zone out and focus on the actual painting itself. Like getting all your sheet music lined up before playing a long piece.
Right. So the blob of black paint in the middle, that was for painting Flora?
Flora's dress, yeah. She wears even more black than I do.
Oh, that's even weirder than that. She doesn't use the
Saw
yellow.
it. I thought it looked like Flora was holding a knife with blood on the tip.
You don't think that anymore?
No, it was a stupid thing to say. The room was dark. I was in shock. I'm just an idiot.
But it was blood on the tip. If you hadn't said anything, maybe Fifi wouldn't have checked.
Exactly. It's stupid.
But we would have missed out on an important clue.
Is it a clue? Really? Tell me how it's a clue. Tell me how it helps. Nothing about the knife makes any sense. It's just freaking everyone out. Wish I'd never said anything.
Don't say that about yourself. Birds, photo, mating.
I think everybody sees something different.
Did Freya ever tell you what she saw in it?
Not exactly. She said something about it being from a recurring nightmare.
Sorry, but if it was from a nightmare, why would you paint it and leave it in front of your bed?
Maybe she wanted to take control of it.
Yeah, I was gonna
Something
say.
in a physical form can make
I mean,
it easier to deal with.
You just destroy the painting, you destroyed the nightmare.
Sometimes. You get some weird insects around here, but I've never seen one like that.
I'm not sure anyone has.
Freya might have. She used to keep beetles in a box in her room.
Why?
For fun, obviously.
Hey, where are those beetles?
Where did you find this?
It was in the attic.
Oh, huh. I forgot we even had an attic. Did you find that in Fifi's room?
No.
Should we have?
No, it's just... It looks like something she'd use, don't you think? I see a lot of birds up in the rooftop garden. They seem to really like it up there.
Why's that?
It's quiet.
Yeah, that's understandable. She wouldn't know anything about the painted models.
Never seen that one before. Was it in the greenhouse?
No, it's
Not
your
in
sister's
Penny's room.
Penny's room, like your cousin's room.
Oh, you've been to the greenhouse? What did you think?
Impressive, I guess. But kind of unsettling with Fitz lurking in the shadows the whole time.
Yeah, he does that.
Holy shit, I almost idea about everything.
Who plays the violin, I wonder?
It's pretty dusty, so I'm guessing nobody.
Nobody.
It's a globe.
For globing.
Hmm.
It's one of those big pianos with the open lids.
Don't touch it.
Why not?
Might be haunted.
Did I ask her about... Yeah, I did ask her about the sheet music. I need more information about her from that.
Does Flora still own that bird? Do you know?
Don't think so. The drawings are from a few years ago.
I see. A book from the library. One of the hundreds, no doubt. What makes this one special?
It's about birds.
Yes, I see that. The people here are surprisingly materialistic, considering how sheltered they are.
Interesting.
Materialistic?
Growing this fruit simply because it produces a gemstone-like material. For what possible purpose, other than financial gain?
Fun.
You're speculating.
What would you do, Grimoire, if you could grow valuable stones straight from the earth?
Sell them.
Who's that?
Not sure. It doesn't really look like anyone we've met so far.
Strange. Makes quite an impression, doesn't it? Although I can't imagine why she painted Flora wielding a knife.
You didn't see a knife anywhere in Flora's room, did you?
I did not. I conclude whatever stabbed Freya must have been brought into the room from outside. Unless, of course, it was the painting itself.
Surely you don't believe in that kind of thing.
A detective's job is to examine every avenue of thinking.
What if they weren't trying
These
to...
people really are ridiculous, aren't they? A diary. Have you read it?
Not yet. It's locked.
And you haven't attempted to force it open?
That would be cheating.
Nice painting. Gives you a pretty good idea of the layout.
The lake looks like it forms a perfect circle around the island.
It might seem strange to you, but nature is quite capable of producing perfectly geometric forms.
And those mountain cliff things around the outside?
We don't know much about them. They're unscalable. Not even Freya could have gone up there.
What's that?
This painting, it's speculative. There are no photographs from this angle as far as I know.
So Freya just made it up.
Let's call it an informed estimation.
Or an educated wish.
Who gave you that information?
Well...
We don't actually know who it was. We were contacted anonymously.
I see. And
Interesting.
what happens if the person who contacted you turns out to be the murderer?
I never thought about that.
Honestly, that would be kind of fun. Like a twist, you know?
Looks like someone doesn't want you to read that book.
That's the main thing making me want to read it.
I don't know what that is.
Me neither.
Me 3.
Really?
Oh.
Mm-mm.
Right? I thought you said me too.
Okay.
That looks like it might belong to Poppy. What's with the broken glass?
I feel like I'm missing information still.
A little chart of, actually, I have no idea what it's about.
Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Kinda reminds me of a periodic table.
Greek letters, I think. What do you make of it?
Not a whole lot.
What am I missing?
Tools used by a gardener for gardening. Hi. We already solved it.
This belongs to you, Hawkshaw?
Correct.
And,
Interesting.
what is it?
It's my handheld microscope for up-close investigation work.
What do you magnify with it?
Trace particles, dust, oils, clothing fibers.
Have you used it here at Tangle Tower?
I have. I used it to examine the greenhouse only 2 days ago.
What were you looking for?
That is between myself and my client. What is that?
I'm not sure. It looks like it attaches to something else.
Why don't you go back and double-check the area you found it? Maybe you'll find the rest of the something else.
I'm not so sure about that.
Yeah, me neither.
You got it open. I'm impressed. I managed it myself yesterday. I thought Flora might be hiding something in there.
It was empty yesterday, too.
It was. Perhaps it's always been empty.
Sheet music, crack tape, gramophone.
Where'd you dig that up?
It wasn't buried. It was underwater.
Someone trying to conceal evidence, perhaps?
Yep.
A somewhat cumbersome device, and an altogether inefficient way to listen to music.
What kind of music do you like, Hawkshaw?
Woo.
I like anything.
What a cop-out.
Yeah, come on now.
There's something about Hawkshaw's handheld microscope. Something
Suspicious.
Let's ask her about it.
This little microscope thing, you said you used it to search the greenhouse.
And this would make perfect sense. If you knew what my client had asked me to find. Of course, I still have no intention of disclosing that information.
You were hired by the
Choose,
professor.
Hawkshaw.
You
Don't
hired by.
worry, we already worked out what you're searching for.
Yep. You were hired by the professor to look for the golden beetle.
You're not as hopeless as you look.
Thanks.
So, that's what you were looking for in the greenhouse? This beetle?
Surely even you can understand the logic of it. The greenhouse is home to a great many insects. The gardener could have easily kept the beetle hidden in there.
Well, Fitz said you questioned him, but didn't actually search the greenhouse.
He's not exactly the type to appreciate subtlety. He simply didn't notice that I was using my microscope.
What do you reckon, Grimoire?
I know for a fact she didn't use the microscope in the greenhouse. Hawkshaw doesn't know how to use it.
You sure about that?
Not entirely. I know for a fact she didn't use the microscope in the greenhouse. It's broken and doesn't work.
You sure about that?
Not entirely. I
Wait,
know
what?
for a fact she didn't use the microscope in the greenhouse.
Is that-
Not a microscope at all.
All of a sudden, Detective Grimoire is some kind of expert on microscopes.
Did I ask her about that?
The handheld microscope, according to Fifi, uses a fake glass lens. So Hawkshaw lied about it. Almost. Maybe just...
Hmm.
The handheld microscope, according
Okay.
to Fifi,
That was kind of a
uses
guess.
a telescopic lens. So Hawkshaw lied about it. I'm inclined to believe Fifi when it comes to stuff like this.
Hawkshaw, why did you lie about owning a telescope?
When you were a child, what did you aspire to become?
A detective? Naturally.
Emperor of the Galaxy?
I wanted to be
Damn.
an astronomer.
Really?
I harbored a desire to understand the secrets of the wider universe. A fool's errand, to be sure, but a seductive one. At 15, I decided instead to apply my intelligence to the world around me. And so, I became a detective. But the yearning for elusive knowledge is a powerful force. I tried to keep it with me.
Sorry, but we're way off track. What's the deal with the little telescope?
A memento from my childhood. Little more than a toy.
Why did you bring it with you?
When I discovered that it was Professor Pointer who had hired me, I dared to consider it something of a planetary alignment. I had hoped he might sign my telescope.
Oh my
An
god.
extremely childish indulgence, I admit.
I never would have guessed.
Hold on. You're admitting you didn't use it in the greenhouse then?
Correct. As it happens, I have no need to search the greenhouse to such a degree. Professor Pointer doesn't consider the gardener a suspect in our theft investigation.
So, who is your suspect?
Things have become complicated.
You thought it was
The
Freya.
suspect is your murder victim.
Yep. Wait a sec, though. Hold on, let's go back to Fifi's room. The board.
Fifi's got something pinned
What
up here.
is all this?
She has admiration.
It's Detective Hawkshaw.
Arrows connecting all the different suspects.
They're not labeled, though.
Yeah, they're completely meaningless. Is that supposed to be me? Why do I look so angry?
That's just the face you make when you're thinking.
Hmm.
Does make you wonder, though, when did Fifi draw all this?
And that's you, Sally.
What?
I mean, yeah.
do not look like that, do I? Looks like Fitz. It's Poppy. That's actually a pretty good drawing.
That's my. He's like, that's my daughter. Phillips's daughter. She's got a thing, or at least admiration for him. These two may be in a secret relationship. These two are married. I feel like I'm just missing context here.
Is Fifi trying to solve the mystery with math?
Maybe. Did you ever try that? Maybe it works.
Did you notice who isn't on here?
Freya.
Freya.
Mm-hmm. And Fifi herself. What's that big book?
Looks like something
Is
Fifi.
it a clue?
I hope not. It's just a bunch of notes about her microbiology.
Okay. That was the thing with that. That's the other thing with this. That's the bear. With that. Let's go back to Fifi. Damage tape, the gramophone. Oh,
Who is this her to whom the message refers?
Well, I don't know exactly.
Then how can I meaningfully evaluate this object? Next! Freya drew these,
Yeah, I think so. There's a note on the back.
but she never showed them to me.
Well, I think it was a gift for your mother, like a private thing between Freya and Flora.
The fruit here has a unique chemical makeup. It makes them completely pointless. Unless you wish to cut it down and sell it as a precious stone.
It's not edible.
Depends
On what?
on the structural integrity of your teeth.
not the
Why
greatest.
did Poppy leave shards of glass all over this statue?
What makes you think it was Poppy?
The statue lives in the music room. Who else would it be?
That's a good point.
An item from Poppy's childhood. Her earliest piano lessons hold some special significance for her.
Why's that?
No idea. She has never graced me with the details, and I am not forthcoming enough to ask.
You two are friends, right?
We are, yes.
But
It is clear to me now that Poppy has become tired of my company.
is it anything to do with Freya?
Oh, no. The changes in Poppy's mood have nothing to do with Freya. Her concerns simply lie elsewhere.
And fits.
That belongs to my mother. I think she must be fond of eggs. There are a number of egg-shaped carvings to be found in the garden.
That is
and
true.
library.
There's a lot of egg stuff here.
Yeah, what's the deal with all the eggs?
Some people just like eggs. What a mess. Penelope should tidy up after herself.
These weren't dropped by Penny. They were dropped by birds, I think.
My argument stands.
Yep. It's
I
your
put a
responsibility.
copy of my father, made by my father. Although, now that I look at it, I do not understand how he was able to paint the red parts without any red paint.
Oh. Huh.
The gramophone belongs to Poppy, but I believe she gave it to my mother, and my mother often loaned it to Freya. Or maybe it is the other way around.
When did it get cracked?
I cannot pinpoint it exactly. All I know is that it must have happened sometime in the last 2 days. This belongs to Poppy. In fact, she owns a number of cassette tapes.
What happened to it, though?
It has been left underwater for an extended period of time.
Right, but why?
Why?
I do not know why.
Is that a
Of sorts. Hey, look at that. It's a model of Tangle Tower. What are you thinking?
That would make an amazing souvenir.
Hey, look at what do you
That
think?
would make an amazing.
Interesting. Birds, bugs, stars, mountains. Record here.
These books are ancient history. I think they'd crumble into dust if I tried to pick them up.
Good excuse.
Thanks.
No one's gonna talk about the fact that it's on its side. Okay. Let's go back to the murder victim's room.
It's a little glass box.
I think it's a
Come again?
See, the leaves might have been for keeping insects.
Okay, we doubt about that.
It's a little wooden box for paintbrush.
To the casual observer, maybe.
Oh, we haven't done this part.
They're
Ooh.
not real paintbrushes. Looks like they're part of some.
Oops. I didn't need to go that far. Swat the brushes the correct order. Arrange the paper to find a clue. Do, do, do. Do, do, do. Do, do, do. Look at that. Do, do. What the? Huh. What's the scale mean though? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Hmm. One, two, three, four, five. That's what I would think, right? That's what they would make you think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And there's 6 spots. Hmm. There are 2 blues. Oh my god, there are 2 blues. Wait, no. No, wait. Huh. The second one and the third and the it's okay, so it's like one of those like logic puzzles, right? So the orange one goes here, but we know whatever's here has to be this. The third one has to be this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right? So something has to be here. So we know that but there's no pink one of this, is there? Whatever this is a long brush and this is a short brush or something. That's what I'm thinking it means. So like it's the length of these, right? So small orange. Oh, this isn't the color of the brush, this is the color of the stem. Oh shit. Okay, so we know. All right, if that changes everything. So this shape, but we have this shape, but it's this. So it could be either these 2 things, right? But it can't be this. So this is green. So either this or this is that. What we know the most amount of information for is probably this. There are 3 levels of 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 1. So that has to go here. Okay. So if that's the orange one for that. Something that's a the level has to go here. To say it's this, right? That makes sense. If that's the case, then this will go here. That's the orange. Blue. So by process elimination, this blue has to go here. This one has to be pink in this, and then this works because it's still green. So this will work.
I did it. What do I win?
Not
Okay.
bad. What was in the box?
Just a photograph. Well, most of a photograph.
Oh, photograph of 2 young girls, one red hair, one with green hair. Oh.
There's something about that pink cassette. Something suspicious.
Let's ask Poppy about it.
This is a photo of Fifi and Freya, right?
Yeah,
How come you're not in it? You're friends with them too, aren't you?
I'm not really one for photographs.
It looks like she really admires Freya.
Fifi's loyalty to Freya is unshakable.
There's something about that diary we found in Fifi's room. Something suspicious.
Let's ask her about it.
Later. So you, You, so it's you. I'm about to get both of you at the same time, so it leaves me with Penny and Felix.
I need to confirm something with you, Poppy.
Okay, let's go.
Confirm away.
What
Confirm
can you tell us
away.
about this cassette tape? Is it yours?
It belongs to Freya. She liked to have music playing while she was painting, you know.
And do you know what kind of music is on this tape?
No idea. Acid jazz?
It's piano music. Sounds an awful lot like your music, to be honest.
Sure it doesn't belong to you?
Why are we even talking about this? Cassette tapes have been redundant for a good few years now.
The tape was found at the crime scene. It was in the gramophone.
It's not mine. I'd never own anything like that.
Why not?
Not my color.
You used to like these colors.
Ridiculous.
We need a clue to compare with the cassette tape. Something that proves Poppy used to like these colors. Let's take a closer look at this. The pink cassette tape found at the crime scene matches the pink cassette player.
We haven't really confirmed this is Poppy, but we know.
That is not me.
Yeah, it is. I'll prove it. You look a little different, but Fifi and Freya are pretty recognizable. It's clearly a photo of you with your two best friends. Why'd you tear it up and then hide it?
I think the answer is pretty straightforward. Poppy doesn't want to look like that anymore.
That's it. Makes this whole thing seem kind of irrelevant.
Maybe. It depends on the reason.
The reason she doesn't want to look like that anymore?
The passage of time is a powerful thing.
Hold on. This means that pink cassette tape does belong to you, Poppy.
It used to. I recorded some piano music onto it and gave it to Freya as a gift. Years ago.
Freya could have easily been listening to this tape at the exact moment she was killed. There's gotta be a connection between the tape, the gramophone, and the murder.
There's one other thing I want to know. How did it get that crack down the middle?
I have no idea.
She's got the best music. Hands down.
Is this your diary, Fifi? We found it in your bedroom.
Of course it is mine. Ridiculous question.
Why is it locked up like that?
You seriously require an explanation. Very well. A fairly common concept, the so-called secret diary, is favored in particular by girls between the ages of 10
So, there are secrets written in here?
This particular diary is unused.
It doesn't look unused.
It's somebody else's diary.
How could you arrive at that conclusion? It is kept in my bedroom. It is mine.
We need a clue to compare with the diary. Something to prove who the original owner was.
What do we have?
Let's take a closer look at this. This blue book is somewhat similar to the secret diary, which proves it belonged to Freya. Almost. Maybe just... This blue book is the same thing as the secret diary.
I didn't even do the same thing.
It belonged to Freya.
You were hiding Freya's diary in your room, and you kept it locked, too.
Why would I do either of these things?
Hmm.
Freya didn't want anyone to see personal secrets within Freya's diary.
Oh, wait, no.
Maybe just... Fifi
There we
didn't
go.
want anyone to see personal secrets within Freya's diary.
Is this true, Fifi?
I know Freya was your friend, but if you're trying to hide something...
You did not know Freya, so this might be difficult to understand. She did her own thing, in her own way. By concealing Freya's written accounts, it is simply my intention to preserve her innocence.
Innocence?
Might be easier if you just let us read the diary, Fifi.
Very well. I will open it. However, as you read it, please remember, Freya was the most kind and the most wise person I have ever known.
All right, Fifi unlocked the diary.
Finally. What's in there?
I'm back in the flesh this time. Was it me? Did I let it out? Maybe I should rip out the painting. Soul Barrel works. Impressive little thing. I have 2 now. Need 2 more. I found my way into the middle. Surprisingly simple compared to the harp. I saw them all 5. Eyes blacked out. Despite everything, I still have a promise to keep. I'd do my best. She could do with little company. What? What? What does that even mean? Oh, it's back in the flesh this time. What painting is she talking about? Maybe this is the soul bearer?
Freya was definitely up to something.
Something to do with the statue in the garden, I think.
Maybe we should go back and check. And we could have missed something.
Whee!
It's a statue of some hideous, scaly, bipedal fish monster
Playing a harp.
playing a harp. Hang on a second. This isn't just a regular statue, is it?
Something tells me we're not gonna solve this just yet.
Let's come back later. It must do something.
You'd hope so, wouldn't you?
Okay. Find 3 statues of a certain amphibious creature.
This wasn't here before.
What is it?
It's a little wooden toy. Looks kind of like a crab.
There's a note stuck to the back.
What does it say? Grimoire?
This is my new friend. He likes music. Simple melodies will move his soul. Best of luck to you two, Freya. What? Ooh. What? What?
What do you think? Is it really from her?
How can it be?
Why don't we check the handwriting with Freya's diary?
Good idea. Hold on.
Well,
It's a perfect match.
well, it's confirmed. We have a ghost helping us.
Let's keep this to ourselves for now.
What about the little wooden toy thingy?
Maybe we can put it to some kind of use.
Holy shit, that was all just one fucking chapter. What the fuck? Okay.
Spooky. What do you think it's for?
I think it's to scare away detectives.
Is it working?
No.
I think there's something in here.
The statue itself does not interest me, but I do wish to know about those symbols on the harp. Have you deciphered their meaning yet?
We're working on it.
We are.
This photograph is my favorite photograph.
So, why'd you rip it in half?
That was not me. Besides, it was not a half that was ripped off. It was
It was a
only
third. Yep.
That looks like it might belong to Poppy.
Okay, I'm going down the list.
Like it might
Belong to Poppy. That looks like a.
Freya's paintings, is it not? It's impressive, but a little miserable for my tastes. Where did you find that?
It was in the library.
Really? How odd.
Hmm.
Why would someone lock up a book like that?
We think it's a secret diary.
Aha! Teenagers are funny, aren't they?
Oh, yeah.
I've never been one for music. Why not ask Poppy instead?
Okay.
That looks like it might belong to Fitz.
That looks like it might belong to nobody.
Ask Fiona about that one. Looks like her area of expertise. That looks like
It might belong to Fitz.
The statue was up in the rooftop garden.
Yes, it's been there a while. You can see the brass is slightly tarnished by the elements, but it's not too bad. Might be salvageable.
Does Florin normally keep something in here?
She must do, but I admit I've never managed to work out what.
Why not just ask her?
I feel like if somebody keeps something locked away in a ceramic egg, it's because they don't want to be asked about it.
Rules to live by.
You know what? That's a fair thing to say.
These drawings are quite precious. I'm surprised Flora let you see them.
What happened to the bird? Did it die?
I don't know.
No.
Yep.
Seems likely, though, doesn't it? My daughter Fiona and her best friend. They grow up so fast.
Do you know why it's ripped like that?
Ah, yes. I didn't even notice. No idea. Rather ugly, isn't it, as far as statues go? Years of wind and rain have not been kind to it either.
Do you know what it is? The creature, I mean.
It's connected to the Remington family history in some way. But I can't recall.
Am I missing something here?
The entire room is made of wood.
Oh, it's not just made of wood. I think it's the actual hull of a ship.
That's fucking neat as hell.
Shelf junk.
A pencil drawing of a mountain on a moonlit night.
Mood.
Yeah,
A
mood.
hammock. It's kind of worn out.
I would politely describe it as lived in.
The entire room is made of wood.
Oh, it's not just made of wood. I think it's the actual hull.
I did this stuff. Did this.
More maps?
No, they're just blank.
Oh. A map with a dotted line and an X marked on it.
That's a very boring way to describe a treasure map.
What the fuck? Simple melodies will move his soul. Best of luck to you too. Simple melodies, huh? Oh God.
Weird.
It's someone humming a tune.
That must be really creepy.
It's piano music.
Hmm.
The whole room is.
Yeah, there might be a reason for that.
Oh, whatever it is, it's.
Well, it is. Gotta practice.
What's with all the broken glass? What do you make of the statue?
I know that's the only harp in the whole of Tangle Tower.
Hmm.
I've never actually seen a real one.
Maybe it's from before your time.
Oh, definitely. See how old this statue is?
What about the symbols? One of them looks like piano keys.
Yeah, weird. Whose paints are those?
They belong to Felix, I think.
Is that supposed to be Flora?
Possibly?
Oh, how nice. That belongs to Flora, I think. Yeah, it's mine.
Oh shit!
What's so special about it?
I thought I already
I got it from
asked
my
her about
teacher.
this.
It's the first piece I ever learned.
How long have you been playing?
Since the day I turned 6. Family tradition. I was really excited to start learning. As soon as I got out of my first lesson, I told Freya and Fifi all about it. When I arrived at my second lesson the next day, Freya was there too. She hadn't asked permission, just showed up. For 2 whole years, the teacher taught us both.
Was Freya any good?
She would have been even better than me, if she'd stuck with it. But one day, she just stopped coming to lessons.
Why?
That's just it. There was no reason. That's when I realized things were different for her.
Can you play the tune for us?
Sure. It's literally 8 notes. I have it memorized.
Hmm. Do do do
What was
do
inside?
do do
Nothing.
do do. Do 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 do
Is that
do.
a gardening trowel?
Yeah. I think it belongs to Fitz.
Really? Huh. Never seen him use it.
Do 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 do. Interesting.
Isn't the process of decay fascinating?
It's not really decaying. It's plastic.
It's becoming one with nature, all the same.
Yeah, we can argue about that.
Here's a thought. Do you suppose the paintbrush could be the murder weapon? After all, it was found at the scene, right next to Freya's body.
I guess it's possible.
Pointer property originally, purloined by the fellows. Typical. I haven't seen that tape for a long time. Who broke it?
No idea.
Ah, well, possessions are fleeting, my friends. This is supposed to be Felix, is it?
I think so.
I see he's afforded himself considerable artistic license. This looks a little rushed, even by Felix's standards.
At least he tried.
Yes, I suppose it's good for the old fellow to have a hobby. Keeps his mind from decaying, you know.
Ouch, dude, what the fuck?
Freya was well acquainted with the abstract, I'll say that much.
What does it look like to you?
To me, it's a big, red thing.
What a fascinating interpretation.
He's right, though. It is a big red thing.
A diary can be a wonderful outlet for an outpouring of one's soul.
How do you know it's a diary?
I suppose I don't, but it does look
Look like
a diary.
yeah, I was gonna say it does look like a diary.
Curious creature, isn't it? Some sort of amphibious bipedal fishman.
Playing a trumpet.
Playing a trumpet, yes.
Hmm.
Oh my. This is the first piece that Primrose ever learnt on the piano. Primrose, that is Poppy's mother. She passed it down to Poppy when she started teaching her how to play.
Poppy's piano teacher was her mother?
Of course. Warms my heart to know that after everything, Poppy still has it up on her wall.
That's important information, I feel like.
What kind of flower is that?
We're not sure. I think it might be the only one of its kind.
Primrose would know. My wife was a floriculturalist. Best in the field. That's a flower joke, but she was.
Interesting.
Well now, that is most definitely none of my business. Quite possibly none of yours either. Fitz seems rather keen to grow things like this in his greenhouse, doesn't he?
What's wrong with that?
Well, you can't eat it. Makes you wonder why he bothers at all.
Money? Or just artistically?
Found a murder weapon?
Steady on. It's just a gardening trowel.
Looks like a weapon to me.
I'll show you a weapon.
I think you may wish to adjust your threshold of what you consider to be a clue.
I think you need to increase your threshold of what you consider to be
They're the ones Fitz
a loser.
always wears when he's out the front gardening.
Always wears?
Whenever I've seen him, yes.
Interesting.
Curious little thing, isn't it? Do you know what she keeps in there?
Nothing. At the moment. It was empty when we opened it.
How bizarre.
Can't a woman keep an empty egg in her room?
Poppy's two closest friends. Freya looks so innocent there. A very old statue indeed. I'd recommend you leave it well alone. The poor fellow's in bad enough shape as it is.
Interesting. Okay. So now left. So you. So Felix and Penny are the only two people who I need to find out information about.
My little writing desk.
There's nothing written in the book. Although someone's... Check out that butterfly.
Looks evil.
Wow. Judgmental.
Goodness me. Poppy really doesn't take care of her belongings, does she?
It wasn't in Poppy's room. It was in the little pond in the garden.
Exactly! Hardly the place for it. I
No.
doubt Freya intended it, but the overall effect is a little unsettling, don't you think? It's Flora that's the problem. She's an inescapably haunting presence, bless her.
Dude, you're kind of a bitch.
That's rather sad. Poppy's gramophone. She's had it for a long time. As a young child, she'd call it her mama phone, on account of it belonging to her mother.
That's cute.
Oh yes, adorable. How terrible.
You recognize it?
The color scheme. 3 different pinks. Obscene. A bit vain to carve wooden figurines of oneself, isn't it? If I'm not mistaken, that little red and white one is supposed to be a bird of some kind.
Yeah, you would know it.
People rather like this painting, but it's a little much for me. I find it overbearing. And for some reason, it makes me feel bad for Freya. I think she was more troubled than we knew. Ooh, a secret diary.
That's our guess too.
Excellent. Haven't seen this one in a while. He lives in the music room, doesn't he?
Currently.
Is that for sewing?
Maybe?
We have no idea.
I don't know what that is. Ooh, delightful. More of a gemstone than a fruit, isn't it?
Inedible, too, I think.
Yes. At one point, I thought Fitz might be growing them to sell them. But honestly, I think he just likes the way they look. Oh, did Fitz show you that?
Not exactly.
We found it hidden under his bed.
Ah, right. Lovely. Gaudy old thing, isn't it?
It is a little
Of course,
gaudy.
she's very fond of it. I've never understood why. But then I could say the same thing about her husband.
Hey.
Freya was very talented, even at that age.
Do you know how old this photo is?
Not sure. Must be a couple of years at least. Sometime before Fiona settled on her current style. I'm sure I've read about this creature somewhere. Don't remember anything about him playing the harp, though.
Wait.
Yeah, it's a big...
There are weeds in
It's an
there.
aquarium?
Could be.
Think so.
Anymore.
Wait a sec. Humming, piano. Oh, those are the things. Those are the things for this. Humming, piano. I need a bell. I need a bird. Where am I gonna find a bell, and where am I gonna find a bird? Wait. Okay. And I know where the last one is. I need to still get Felix and Penny's things, or else it's gonna be over, I think. But I should try this anyway. What does it mean? What do these mean?
That's all 4 melodies, I think.
So, what do we do with them?
Should we go back to the gardens again?
Do you think he'll start to move if we try to go inside?
No, I think he'll just silently judge us.
Let's go back to Fitz.
What do you think that is in Flora's hand?
I don't know. It does look like a knife, but Flora wasn't holding anything at all when I saw her after the murder. But there's something bothering me. Something else.
What?
When we went into Flora's room, she wasn't standing in this position.
Well, she probably would have moved around a little bit by then.
She wasn't standing at all. She was kneeling on the floor.
Hmm.
There's something off about this.
What is it?
The yellow paint not being used.
Take another look at Flora's room.
You think we missed a clue up there?
Not exactly. That belongs to Poppy.
So why is it up in Flora's tower?
I'm not sure. Felix made that? Huh. That's quite sweet, really. Penelope knows about birds. You should ask her instead.
Actually, I wanted to ask you about something. There's a plant mentioned on this page, see?
Oh, well,
Do
it
you
is.
have any? In the greenhouse?
No, I don't grow that anymore. I've tried in the past. It's incredibly difficult, even for me. I could never get it to live more than a couple of weeks. It's an egg with feet.
It was locked, but we opened it. But it was empty.
Fun story. Did Freya draw these?
Yeah. There's a note on the back, too.
She was even closer to Flora than I realized. It's Fifi and Freya.
Don't you think Poppy should be in the photo, too?
Maybe, maybe not. She doesn't really like crowds.
2 people isn't a crowd.
Right, but if she was in the photo, then it'd be 3.
Checkmate.
We as a crowd.
It's of no interest to me, but I overheard Poppy and Freya talking about it once.
What were they saying?
They were arguing about something, but I can't remember the details.
Let me go back to
There's
this.
something off about this.
What is it?
Why don't you take another look at Flora's room?
You think we missed a clue up there?
Not exactly.
Freya's painting supplies. Freya's painting supplies.
Okay. All right, we got those.
There it is. The unfinished portrait of...
So, what? Freya was killed halfway through painting it?
Looks that way. Supposedly, Freya was working on the painting when it looks like she was still holding her paintbrush and palette.
Didn't even get a chance to clean her brush.
The whole room has a strange feel.
Yeah, there might be a reason for that. What do you think of your husband's hobby?
Do you have any hobbies? Have you seen this book before? Do you know who it belongs to?
You were definitely not the last person in it because you don't like going to the library and this is
Thought
from the
she was gonna
library.
say something there.
Hmm.
Do you know anything about this beetle?
Normally, I'm just trying to get this stuff done, but also I want to know if there's a what's it called
Do you recognize
achievement
any
for
of
like
these feathers?
asking everyone everything.
Flora, this is your egg? Why do you keep it locked?
Is there supposed to be something in there, or is it always empty?
Nice conversation
This
we're
is a
having.
photo of Fifi, isn't it? Your daughter?
Okay, so I've asked her about everything. Now I'm gonna go to here.
Looks like Freya's paints.
Do you know why the pots are cracked down one side?
No, that's very odd. They're normally in excellent condition.
You seem pretty sure about that. Fifi, did you test the red paint in this pot?
Yes, I did. I discovered it too was blood, not paint.
A whole pot full of blood?
What the
Not
fuck?
a whole pot. It is only partially full.
Yeah, but still. Doesn't that freak you out?
No. In fact, it may be considered rather reassuring.
The fuck?
There's something about Felix's painting supplies. Something suspicious.
Let's ask him about it.
Let's go! Let's finally go! So all I have left now would be Penny, not Blue.
So, about this paint we found in your room.
Nothing suspicious about it. I used it to paint, obviously. Totally normal thing to do.
We never said it was suspicious.
Come on then, out with it. What exactly are you accusing me of?
It's not your paint pot. Did you take it from somewhere else?
What on earth? It's definitely mine. I even have proof. Look, the lid matches the ones on all my other paint pots. End of discussion.
That's not the end of the discussion.
Mm-hmm.
A clue to compare with Felix's red paint. Something to prove who it actually belongs to.
Oh, duh.
Let's take a closer look at this.
Oh, hold on. Freya's pin pot was stolen.
Freya's red paint pot
Oh.
was stolen and replaced with
Hmm.
Felix's red paint pot.
I mean, I knew that.
Was
Yeah,
swapped
obviously.
To hide it.
That red paint is from Freya's supplies, not yours. Swapping the lids doesn't hide what you did.
Why are you bothering me about paint anyway? And none of this is connected to your murder.
This red paint pot was somehow filled with blood by Freya several weeks ago. Almost. Maybe just change. This red paint pot
Yeah.
was somehow filled with blood before Freya used it to paint Flora.
Oh, that's definitely something. Right, fine. Here's the story. I was busy working on a project when
Those
I suddenly
things.
realized I had run out of red paint. There was a certain amount of time pressure, so I politely asked Freya if I could borrow hers. Just for a little while, you know. Perfectly reasonable request.
But she said no.
I tried to explain why I needed it, but she didn't seem to care. So, well, I took Freya's red paint pot and swapped it with my own empty one.
You went into her room?
Not my proudest moment, But it's just paint. I didn't touch anything else.
And the paint pot you left behind was definitely empty?
Quite. I have absolutely no idea how it got blood in it, if that's what you're asking.
Why were you in such a hurry to get a hold of red paint anyway?
I was trying to finish this in time for Flora's birthday. I needed red to paint the final details.
Could you have just used a different color?
Out of the question. It had to be red and white.
If you managed to finish it, why haven't you given it to Flora yet?
Well, I
Guilt.
decided against it in the end. After what happened, seemed a bit insensitive.
Not bad. He's right. Huh?
Let's go over what we know about the crime scene. We know a little more about the crime scene now. So, what do you think? Was Freya stabbed by her own painting?
Paint from the paint pot.
Blood from the paint pot was used to paint the red tip of the painted ink dip feather to resemble a bloody knife.
I think you're right. Can't decide if I'm disappointed or relieved.
I have a question. Why?
Either it's a very strange coincidence, or somebody set it up.
Somebody deliberately put blood in the paint pot and hid that feather after the crime. Why? To distract us?
Possibly.
Well, it worked.
Possibly.
Flora's the only person who could have hidden the feather, unless someone took it from her.
Let's go over what we do know. The door was locked the whole time. It stayed locked until Fitz kicked it down. Normally, it can only be opened from the inside. Pointer said he couldn't see Freya from his telescope, but he did see Flora lying by the window.
So whatever got Freya got Flora too?
Except Flora survived. She didn't get a stab wound like Freya did.
Hold on. If there was no knife, then what did stab Freya?
It could be anything. It might not even be important.
How is it not important?
Right now, I'm less interested in the what, and more interested
How? Yeah.
The angle of Freya's wound suggests she was stabbed at a perfect right angle. That is, from directly in front of her. But she was standing right up by the canvas.
Somehow, Freya ended up lying on her back, still perfectly in line with a painting.
Maybe something went through it.
Through the painting? Wouldn't that leave a hole?
Okay, well, how about this? How do we know Freya was stabbed before she fell over? Maybe her being stabbed and her falling over are completely unrelated.
Oh. What if she fell over and then... So we have a thing that has a little, like, string on it. Something was hanging from there. I think with the cracks are from something exploding, right? And none of them heard it. And that's what caused... Let's see. It caused this to get cracked, this to get cracked, and these to get cracked. And notice they're all cracked on one specific side, right? I think the gramophone, whatever happened with it, exploded or something. It made a big sound, and then whatever it was, the shockwave knocked out Flora and Freya, and then whatever was maybe something hanging above broke, and then it fell onto Freya and then killed her. But what that doesn't explain is whatever that fell, where is that thing?
Freya doesn't take very good care of her pains, does she? But then she was always rather bohemian, had her own priorities.
An especially fancy cage.
And it's home to 3 especially fancy birds.
I didn't even do the bird stuff. Well,
I must say the girls are awfully well behaved today. I think
they're awfully well behaved.
company.
They belong to you. Why do you keep them in a cage?
They need a special diet, particular treatment. I let them out to fly occasionally, of course. But they're all one of a kind. I couldn't let anything happen to them.
Do they have names?
Of course. Let me introduce you to Tabitha, Tamara, and Tatiana.
And
I've
Bob.
already forgotten all 3 of those names.
Which one is which?
Oh, that's simple. Tatiana is the oldest, Tabitha is the most patient, and Tamara has the best sense of rhythm.
Are you fucking kidding me?
What about the one on your head?
On my head? He's just my hat. He doesn't have a name. Who would name their hat?
There's something about those petals we found in Penny. Something.
Let's ask her about it.
So, yeah, we found this.
Oh, that's nothing.
You wrote, "Now I'll get her," on a piece of paper and hid it in your room. That's not nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, it's not the message I wanted to ask about. It's those red flower petals.
The petals.
They're from red roses, and there's only one place in Tangle Tower with red roses.
We need a clue. Something that shows the roses and who they belong to. It's a drawing of Fitz and Poppy in the rooftop garden. See what Fitz is holding?
I can't imagine what you're getting at, but it doesn't matter. I couldn't have taken anything from the rooftop garden. It's only accessible from Fitz's room or Poppy's room. How could I have taken something from a garden to which I have no access?
Is it really only accessible from those 2 bedrooms?
For most people, it would be. But don't forget, Penny's the resident ornithologist.
My dears, what are you accusing me of?
One of Penny's birds was used to spy on Poppy and Fitz and steal evidence from them. We know those 2 have been spending time together in the garden. I'm guessing you got paranoid. Wanted to know what they were up to.
I'm just not the jealous type. I would never suspect Fitz of anything like that. Besides, Tabitha hardly ever leaves her cage. She's certainly never flown up to the rooftop garden.
We need a clue to compare with Penny's birds. Something to prove one of them has been in the rooftop garden.
Oh, we do. We have something.
Let's take a closer look at these. This yellow feather
Bam.
was left
Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am.
Penny's yellow bird when it visited the rooftop garden.
I can't stand it! Knowing the 2 of them are hidden away up there in their private little garden. I couldn't risk spying on them myself. so I asked dear Tabitha to do it for me. I knew she'd be able to bring me back some evidence.
Sorry, Penny, but are you not overreacting a little?
Overreacting.
Fitz is slipping away from me. He's so quiet with me these days. But being with Poppy seems to bring him out of his shell. I don't know what he sees in her miserable little...
Come on.
I apologize. This really isn't your burden to bear.
Well, we solved that. We asked you about everything. Okay. We have two things to ask you.
Is this important?
Possibly.
That's rather a small cage for 3 birds, isn't it? But then, aren't we all trapped in a cage?
Aren't we all? I mean, yeah. No, 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 no. All right. So, you two are clear. You. I hit up you two, and then go back this way.
Why is the glass cracked down one side?
Natural wear and tear, maybe?
No way. Freya took good care of her stuff. I think
See,
it's
that's the
only right
hint.
to keep 3 birds in one cage like that.
Does Penny not let them out to fly?
Oh, she does. She must do. But I don't think they're allowed to go far. Penny can be a little protective.
Paints are different to flowers.
I'd say so, yeah.
At any time, flowers can bloom with perfect, faultless colors. Red, blue, white. With paint, once you've tainted a color by mixing it with others, not even the most skilled painter can return it to its pure form. Penelope's 3 favorite birds. She's very protective over them.
Are they, like, her pets? Do they have names?
Oh, they have names. Penelope loves to name things.
Do you remember what she named them?
I do not.
A wooden trunk.
I want one.
Oh shit, it's been a while. Oh shit, I've asked you about a lot of things.
Paint is still wet.
Yeah, well, we know Freya was in the middle of painting when she was killed.
Do you know that? How? Because you were told? I believe that was in Flora's room yesterday, but it was not cracked when I saw it last.
Interesting.
I'd tell him not to quit his day job, but he hasn't got one, has he? These figurines remind me of a case I once solved involving a possessed doll. Turned out to be a bit of a smokescreen, as these things often do.
Your life sounds fun. Grimoire, why don't we ever have fun adventures like that?
Are we not having a fun adventure right at this very moment?
Yeah. Wow.
I admit, it's powerful. Freya was a talented young woman.
Someone even liked it enough to take a photo of it.
Now, we don't know why they took the photograph, do we? Perhaps they just wanted it for reference. Some breed of amphibious humanoid. Potentially bipedal. Although none of the statues show the creature's feet.
I guess we'll never know.
Oh shit! I just realized it's the thing from the
Dunno.
from
It
the
wasn't
swamp.
good enough to be framed, though.
The bog monster
Framed by
thing.
law degree doesn't make it a clue.
Same? Yeah?
You consider that important evidence, do you? This is a potential murder weapon, is it not?
I don't know. I don't think the murderer would leave the murder weapon just lying around.
I think you'd be surprised as to what people leave lying around.
People can be really stupid.
Do you also have a pile of leaves as a clue?
Oh, not yet. Did you see some suspicious leaves?
One of 3 statues depicting the same creature. This one is wearing headphones. Perhaps they belong to someone who likes music.
They're not headphones. They're earmuffs. For blocking out sound.
Perhaps they belong to someone who doesn't like music. A photograph of Freya. Could be important. Have you deciphered the meaning of those 4 symbols on the harp?
We're working on it.
That's a no, then. Paints?
Yep.
Paints.
Mm-hmm.
Paints.
3 birds, 1 cage. What makes them worth keeping cooped up, I wonder? Would they not be happier flying free?
But then they might fly away from Tangle Tower entirely.
I wonder if they would.
What if the birds resemble the 3 main girls? Yeah, so you guys are all. Let's go this way, then go back down, then go to the.
Do you know anything about these birds? Or birds in general?
Okay, you.
Bizarre things, aren't they? Penelope seems rather attached to them.
Do you not feel sorry for them in that little cage?
Come now, I'm sure they could leave if they really wanted to. Dearest Flora.
I didn't even do that. The paints and the no, that's
I
the
am scared
cage.
of birds.
Why?
It is an irrational fear. I have no suitable explanation.
Oh.
Let's try this again.
You know, I think we might be able to solve this now.
Oh, I see. Oh, okay, it's that. I thought it was like some numerical order or something, but no, we just had to like match up this. Are you kidding me? That's easy peasy lemon squeezy. Like, what's gonna open up when we finish solve this? The little thing on the side.
That's gotta be right.
Nothing. Maybe it's broken.
Wait, do you hear that?
Oh wow! Look at that. That
Are
passageway
we gonna
opened.
go in?
Yeah, but there's a couple of things I want to do first.
Collect all the clues. What clue am I missing?
The door's unlocked.
A little pond.
It looks really... See those metal bars around the edges too?
Oh yeah. What are you supposed to...
Nothing anymore. Looks like somebody broke them and then never bothered to fix it. Giant stone frog?
Ah, he's got his tongue out like he's catching snowflakes.
Except those aren't snowflakes. They're feathers.
Missing one piece of clue.
More egg statues.
I don't get it.
Well, either they have some special... Or the sculptor was just really lazy.
What do you mean?
An egg has got to be the easiest shape to make.
The door into Poppy's...
So, only Poppy and...
Ah, I guess so.
Hmm.
Ah, there's a heart engraved in the tree. I didn't know people actually did that.
PPFF. Is that an envelope?
It's been opened, but the letter's still in there. Let's read it.
Isn't that an invasion of someone's privacy?
Oh, definitely.
Combination is drawn on the other sheet. Once you have memorized, destroy it. But do not agree with your reasons. You will not find it down there.
Are we done?
For now, it's about time we found out what's beneath the garden.
Don't think it's locked.
Oh, that means...
I'm pretty sure that's the rule, yeah.
Let's ask about all this clue to everyone, and then we're done asking about clues. Let's see how fast we can do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I'm as confused as you are.
Curious.
Where on earth did you find that?
It was in a bush outside. I think someone threw it away.
How peculiar.
Hello. Who penned this juicy little number?
We don't know. It's not signed.
An anonymous letter? Classic clue.
Don't you think that's weird? That the letter isn't addressed to anyone or signed by anyone?
Someone's being deliberately secretive.
Or they're trying to manipulate you?
Conveniently left anonymous. It's useless until you can prove to whom it concerns. Can you do that?
No?
No.
How odd.
Yippee!
Where do you think it goes?
Down.
What in the lost is this shit?
What's in there? Nine beetles. All different, all dead.
Poor little guys.
There's a bunch of notes written all around them. It's mostly numbers. No idea what they mean. It's a little diagram of a beetle, with some incomprehensible notes scribbled next to it.
That's weird.
What?
It looks really normal compared to the beetles behind the glass.
It looks like they're being boiled, but the liquid is ice cold. A cracked glass tank with 9 little rooms. Each one has 1 or 2 insects inside. I can't tell if they're still alive.
I like that you called them rooms. Thirsty?
Yes.
Bugs. Big ones.
Looks like they're made of metal.
Forensic Entomology, Volume 3.
That's an incredibly specific area of study.
Is that a lab coat?
Warning, hand wash only. Size, small.
Hmm.
It's so dark. I can barely tell what I'm looking at. A glass tank? It's full of plants.
There's a layer of condensation on the inside. Is it locked?
Seems likely, doesn't it? Weird looking safe.
I'm pretty sure the latches can slide into the middle.
What? Diagonally slide the latches until they're in the correct position. Huh. Oh, I see. That's weird. I feel like this should be. The trick I've always learned with mazes is that you don't start from the beginning. You start from the ending. Wait, if I do this and then do this. Okay, so no matter what. Interesting. That won't work. That would. No, that won't work. That really won't work because it can't go. So it has to be this thing. But that won't work because that won't meet up with any of these. So it would have to be something. Whatever these paths have to be, they have to cross over with these. Oh. Oh. Or this, or this. If that's the case. Let's do this. But that. No, that's not enough. I can't do that because this thing won't be enough to reach that. So if and nothing else here matches up, so this has to be something that's not that, which means that this can't be this, which means that this can't be this. It could be that. Can maybe be this. No, it can't. My thing is, what do I do here though? Because there we go. So that has to be that, right? Because this is the only thing that works. And if that's the case, that has to go down like this. Wait, no, it doesn't have to go down like this, because you can just use this now. So probably it's probably this. Which leads to this. There you go. Which leads to that. Probably a bad idea for me to do that. Definitely not. Well, it has to go up, so it has to be this. If this is true, we have to do this to do this to do this. It brings us over here. So I need something that can go this way. So like that. I can't move this. Can I? Oh, I can. No, but not enough to do anything there. So whatever this is has to be like right there and there. Ooh, I'm so fucking close. Oh. Got it.
No, that was it.
Nice work.
Woo. Okay.
Anything inside?
Yeah, more research.
A unique flora and fauna is the byproduct of a number of as of yet unidentified chemicals. These chemicals are continually present in the water, forming clouds and flooding the lake. This causes a variety of mutations in plants and animals. And then smaller creatures as arachnids, insects, mollusks, amphibians, and crustaceans are the most affected. However, the chemicals may travel up the food chain, cause mutations in birds and reptiles. As far as we know, mammals remain completely unaffected.
Whose research is this?
Rows of plants, growing in wide...
What color is the soil?
It looks black, but it's too dark to tell.
This is some seriously in-depth research.
That's impressive, but it's incomplete. There's a section missing.
So, this is Pointer's secret lab.
Definitely seems like he's the one using it.
I guess not a lot of people know about the secret entrance.
Right. But if Pointer's the only one who comes down here, why would he need to lock his research in a safe? Who is he hiding it from?
He's just paranoid, especially about his golden beetle.
What do you think he's trying to do exactly?
Pointer has been trying to breed the
That's a-
bird in the underground laboratory. Almost. Maybe just change one thing.
Locked up.
Pointer locked up the ink-dip bird in the underground laboratory. Nope. Freya has been trying to breed the ink-dip bird in the underground laboratory. That's not right. Pointer has been trying to breed the golden beetle in the underground laboratory.
Okay.
Why? Because it's rare?
Because it's gold?
Is that it?
I think so. I don't think he cares about entomology any more than he cares about astronomy. He just wants to get one over on Felix. If he can breed his own gold, suddenly Poppy's inheritance is looking pretty,
Infinite.
Hmm.
Might explain why he was so worried about losing the beetle. Maybe somebody did steal it.
Might have been Freya after all. We know she was trying to get through the secret door in the garden.
She might not have known what was down here, though. Maybe she was just curious.
Curious, sure, but not naive.
Yeah.
And she knew what was going on.
I think we're still missing the bigger picture. There's no way this is all just about a beetle. We're done.
Ready to go down? Again?
There's another. Interesting.
It's an old coat rack. Looks thoroughly neglected.
2 cloaks, and a green hat draped on top for good measure.
Do these puddles worry you?
Why?
That's lake water, but it's indoors.
Ah, I see your point.
Yeah, I am not a fan of that.
Basements don't normally have windows.
We're at the bottom of the lake. We must be.
Right. But if that's the lake bed, why does it look like that?
Like what?
White, smooth, no plants, no anything. That's not what a lake looks like.
Where are we?
A single book on a little makeshift...
This is creeping me out slightly.
Why?
I think it's a children's book.
The Amphobia, frog-like feature walking on 2 legs. That's from the first game. The Soul Bearer. The crablet's like 3 different slight claws. That's the thing that she was talking about. The ink dip, an elegant bird with red and white plumage. And then the silver snake. What the?
We're too late. This photograph has been stabbed.
Why? By
Not
what?
sure. Some kind of metal stabbing thingy.
Ladies and gentlemen. Whoa. What's good? Bitches, bros, and non-binary hoes. We found our murder weapon.
So what's the photo? Do you know who it is in the photo?
Did you notice how much light this room has? For a room with 1 candle?
It's all coming through the window.
I'm pretty sure lakes are supposed to be darker at the bottom, not lighter.
Why is there a room down here anyway? And why is it so much older than the rest of Tangle Tower?
It's a
Still
Remington
don't
thing.
really know why people came to live here in the first place.
Maybe they just wanted to get rich, like Pointer with his beetles.
I feel like the Remingtons came here for the lake, for what was in it.
It's empty though. More empty than a normal lake would be.
It is now, yeah. Maybe we're too late.
This man in the photo, he reminds me of something from one of our clues.
Felix made a little model of him for Flora.
Yeah, it makes sense when you know who he is.
Lord Remington.
Remington.
Remington. That makes him Flora's father, meaning the girl in the photo is...
Yeah.
Flora.
See the bird too.
I never would have guessed. Times sure do change.
I don't know. I don't think she looks so different. There's a roll of paper up there.
I'll see if I can reach it.
Let me guess. Blank.
Interesting. The music room. This was a music room? Oh, the musical library. Okay, this is the mansion proper. I see. I was like, where's the greenhouse? The aviary, the bedroom, the study. What the fuck is this study?
Wait,
I know what you're thinking. And no, we never went in there.
how did we miss it?
This seems pretty significant.
Agreed. Let's head back up to the Grand Hall. I want to find that last room. Whoa, it's dark all of a sudden.
How long were we down there?
Oh. Oh.
This must be it. This thing goes all the way up.
How are we supposed to get up there?
Did I miss a chance to... Did I miss a chance to get something? Oh no. I think I missed a chance to...
Hang on, it's pitch black, but I think there's a switch. A ladder.
Want to go up?
Well, that's one achievement. I had 7 out of 10 achievements. Now I'm 8 out of 10. I know one of them that's I
Is
missed.
that a crab?
It's got a translucent exoskeleton. You can actually see its insides.
Also, crabs normally have 2 claws, right? Not 3? Good. You sure we should be touching it?
Grimoire, don't you think it looks familiar?
Ugh. What the?
This crab really reminds me.
That little wooden toy we found?
Yeah, but I don't think that's going to help us. I think I've seen it more recently.
Open, open, closed.
They call this
What would you call it?
the secret death chamber of doom. Is that a crab?
It's got a
Also, crabs.
Ugh. It was like that, right? It was like that, and then that was closed.
This crab really reminds.
That little wooden...
Yeah, but I think I've seen it more recently.
It's a wooden pinboard hung up on one of the chains.
Looks like there's a couple of things missing from it.
Who are all the people in this...
Not sure, but it looks like someone didn't like them very much. Their eyes have all been crossed out.
Wait a second. Ambassadors of the Misted Mansion. You. Weren't you the victim in the game before this? Am I Jocelyn? Hold on. Hold on. Am I just Jocelyn? The Gloomy War. Characters. Da, 20 pages. Who are you? More. Richard Remington. Oh my god, Richard Remington. Oh my god, that's one of the Remingtons. Oh shit. He is Lord Remington. He's the victim of the first game. And that guy looks like he's the guy who was the
That photo is important. I'm sure of it. An axe and some kind of hunting rifle mounted on the wall.
Honestly, doesn't look like they've been moved in a few years.
I'm more worried about the third one.
The third one?
The one that isn't there.
the pickaxe.
An axe and some kind of one that isn't there. Do those look like scratch marks to you? On the glass?
Yeah, they're on the inside. Dragon?
Snake?
Worm?
That's the one.
Coffee table, half-empty wine bottle, lamp left on. I'm gonna say someone's been using this room.
Someone complacent enough to leave their notebook lying around.
With the ambassador located, finally, I can't say I harbored any optimism, but still somehow disappointed. No better than the rest of them. I took my misted friend into the music room for experiments. Misted friend, it works, perhaps too well. That's how the thing broke. Holy shit. Laboratory was another disappointment. All that effort for what? He's even more short-sighted than I ever could have guessed. Went to the bottom, nice view. It's been mostly cleaned out, but what I've heard, she got in. She was careful, nothing was moved, but I know it's time. Oh my god, wait. No, I'm crashing. That's Felix. That's Felix right there. If that's Felix, and that's Mr. Remington. That's probably Poppy's mom, if I had to make a guess. That leaves these two. You have a scar on your thing, as if you're like the detective. And you. What about you?
An incinerator built into the wall. It's still pretty hot.
Is there anything left inside?
It's mostly ashes, but yeah, there's something. Someone's been using this room. I don't get it. This room is in the original building plans for the mansion, but nowadays it's some big secret?
It's not a secret to everybody. At least one other person still knows about this room.
The way the notebook was left out on the table makes me think it's someone who has the room all to themselves.
Whoever it was, they left more than just the notebook. There's a whole design project on this pinboard. Feels like someone put quite a bit of effort into it.
It's a shame there are things missing from it. I'm betting it'd make more sense if we could see it all together.
That might not be impossible, you know. That's definitely the right kind of paper. But none of the pages match up to what's on the pinboard.
What do I have that's a yellow? Wait a second.
The painting from Freya's room and those sketches. Did Freya design Detective Hawkshaw's clothes? What kind of sense does that make?
I don't think that's why Freya made that painting, but it may have been why somebody took a photo of it to use as reference. And as for those sketches of Hawkshaw, I don't think Freya actually drew them. It was somebody else, someone with less of a talent for art.
Doesn't exactly narrow it down. Should we go ask Detective Hawkshaw about all this?
I'm not sure. I still don't know what's really going on.
Another photograph.
Their faces are all crossed out with some kind of black ink.
That's weird.
Oh, you think so?
No, I mean, something I just realized. Sally, did we meet any of these people here at Tangle Tower?
Well, the woman on the left looks a little like Poppy, but her style is way different. And at first I thought the guy on the top right was Felix, but now that I look at it, I don't think it is him.
You don't think it's Felix?
You know, in any normal room, this thing would be my main concern. In here, though, it barely makes the top 3.
Something was not right.
Is that a crab?
It's got a translucent exoskeleton.
Also, crabs normally have 2.
Where have you seen that crab before? I'm not playing a memorization game, so I just took a picture of that.
It's got a
Also, crabs.
Well, this would be good. Put that like about here. Put this down to like here. Okay, it wouldn't be like that. Open that up. And then this, you just turn this. And then open this up.
Perfect.
There we go.
What's this?
something somebody didn't want us to find.
Oh, a crossbow.
What is is it?
Was someone trying to hide it? From us?
I don't know, but it looks incomplete to me. I want to know what happened to the rest of it. Where are the other parts?
We found them already.
Found them already.
Oh,
What do you make of it?
Not sure. Let's keep an open mind.
You don't think the crossbow is the murder weapon?
Oh no, the crossbow is definitely the murder weapon. But that doesn't mean we've solved the mystery.
hmm.
Time to solve this.
All right, break out the notebook. Time to put it all together.
Let's start with this. It's an arrow for the crossbow, and it matches Freya's wound. It's the murder weapon. I'm sure of it.
Despite the fact it doesn't have any blood on it.
Would it be
and
Hacksaw?
it wasn't found anywhere near the crime scene.
Mm-hmm. It was cleaned, then it was hidden. I don't think anybody expected us to get down to that room at the bottom of the lake.
Okay, so Freya was shot by a crossbow. Where was it fired from?
It
Above.
was fired from above Freya.
Above, huh?
Yeah, our diagram doesn't show everything. Let's add in the rest of the crime scene.
The attic.
Perfect hiding place. We even found a part of the murder weapon up there. The reel was used to pull the arrow back up through the crack in the floorboards.
Explains why we never found a weapon at the crime scene, I guess.
The murderer must have dropped the reel in the attic. I'm guessing they were in a hurry to escape.
Wait. The arrow was fired through the crack in the floorboards?
Yeah, it's directly above where Freya was found lying on her back.
Nope. Doesn't add up. It would have missed her if she was still standing up by the painting.
Which means they set up something to fall.
Unless Freya was already lying on her back before the arrow was fired.
Yep.
I think so too. She'd fallen unconscious.
Something in the room caused Freya to fall unconscious.
The
Gramophone.
Right.
But the gramophone by itself can't do that.
There was something in the gramophone.
Mm-hmm. Something small.
That's not it. That's not it.
No.
That's not it.
Yeah. No.
That's not it.
Hmm. Oh.
That's not it.
It's not her paint. It's not the.
That's not it.
Is that the pot of food?
That's not it.
Okay. It's not the small lens. Right.
That's not it. That's not it.
What?
That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it.
Who am I forgetting?
That's not it.
What was hiding in the gramophone?
That's not it. That's not it.
The fuck?
That's not it. That's not it.
It's not that. It's not
That's
that.
not it.
It's not that. It's not the gramophone itself.
That's not it.
Do, 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 do. It's not
That's
this.
not it.
I don't think there's anything from here, right?
That's not it.
Not the metal
That's not
rod.
it.
It's not
That's not it.
David's photo. It's not the net. It's not the pin board. The group photo.
That's not it.
It's not these. It's not the crossbow. So I'm gonna go backwards.
That's not it. That's not it.
Do I have it?
That's not it.
It's not the harp statue.
That's not it. 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 That's not it.
Did that already.
That's not it.
Not that.
That's not it.
No, not the golden beetle.
Pointer's
What?
research says it can emit an incredibly loud hiss when it feels threatened. Poppy and Fitz both said
What?
they heard
I
a
thought
loud noise around the time of the murder. Neither of them had any idea what it was.
This seems a little far-fetched. Is it really loud enough to knock someone out?
No, I don't think so, not by itself. But don't forget, it was being amplified by the shape of the gramophone. I don't think we're purely talking about volume either. It might just be a particular type of frequency.
This is getting kinda scientific. Since when do you know anything about the effects of weaponized audio frequency?
I don't, but I think someone else does. Do you remember that statue we found in the music room? The hornet's playing. It's a pretty similar shape to the one on the gramophone. That broken glass isn't there on accident. This is someone's science experiment.
Thinking about it,
It's
Pointer
in the
said
paper.
he saw Flora was knocked out too. I guess they were both in range of the noise, although Pointer might have been lying.
Personally, I think he was telling the truth about that. It's pretty clear a powerful frequency did pass through Flora's tower. Caused quite a bit of damage too. Those cracks didn't appear out of nowhere. Freya's paints, the pink cassette tape, and the gramophone itself, they all sustained similar damage while they were in that room.
That's some seriously powerful vibration. Enough to crack metal. Enough to knock someone out all the way across a room.
Yeah, that's the one thing I don't
Hmm.
get. If the frequency was so powerful and had such a big range, how did the murderer pull it off? Wouldn't they have been in range too? Think about it. They can't have been much further away from the gramophone than Flora was.
They protected themselves.
How?
These are some pretty heavy-duty earmuffs. I think they'd be enough to block out the sound.
Right. Let's go over everything from the start. 1. Freya is painting Flora's portrait. They're listening to music on the gramophone.
2. The murderer is hiding in the attic, wearing earmuffs.
3. The golden beetle starts to emit its hissing noise.
Hold on. How did it know?
The beetle?
Yeah, what triggered it at that particular moment? Pointer's research said it makes the noise when it feels threatened.
Not sure. Maybe something in the music?
Maybe.
4. Freya and Flora are both knocked unconscious by the vibrations. Freya lands on her back. She drops the brush and palette by her side.
5. The murderer fires the crossbow directly downwards.
6. The arrow is pulled back up on the reel.
7. The murderer leaves the attic, presumably.
8. The door is kicked down. Fitz and Poppy enter the room.
That's it. There's something bothering me.
What?
I just want to check something. Let's go back to the crime scene.
Let's not wander off right now.
No, I can't go anywhere else. I can't get the other secret achievement stuff. Ah! What is it?
The plant. It's in the book.
What?
Look.
Okay.
I can see the stars.
The answer is in the painting. I'm sure of it. Let's not wander off right now.
What is it?
Freya, did you leave us a clue?
Yeah.
So what's bothering you?
Something that's not here. The thing we didn't find. We know she was holding it during the painting.
Flora's ink dip feather?
It was here. In this room. Where'd it go?
We found it somewhere else. We were a little too late to save it.
So it was stolen from the crime scene. And ended up in the incinerator down in the study.
Someone wanted to destroy it, I guess.
But how? How was it stolen from up here in Flora's tower?
Presumably, Flora dropped it when she fell unconscious.
Yeah, and then what? The murderer couldn't have stolen it if they were up in the attic.
So the question is, how could they steal something from a room they weren't able to access? The final clue about the crime scene. Freya left it for us right here. It's in the unfinished painting. It's not quite quite a photo, but still, it's an image of the crime scene recorded just before the murder. If only she'd finished it, then I could be totally sure.
It's true she never finished it, but she did intend to finish it.
Meaning?
We know more about the painting than what Freya actually got down on the canvas. Freya prepared all the colors she was going to need before she started painting.
Yeah. The yellow paint. I called that shit last week. Bird. Wait, no. Not the yellow paint. The blood.
The blood was added by the murderer, so the ink dip feather is the murder weapon. Nope.
The blood dripped onto the canvas. Whoever Faye had lost was part of his dress. Enter for the jar.
The blood was going to be used to paint the ink dip feather dropped by the ink dip bird. That's not right.
It's basically in the bottom right corner. Yeah. She was, right? The sketch.
The yellow paint was going to be used to paint the sketch of something sitting in the window.
Something in the window.
So yeah, I was right with the yellow paint.
That's not it. That's not it.
What other thing could it have been that would have been in the window? A bird?
There she is, our little thief.
How long has it been there? Did it hear the whole conversation?
She did, but she's a very good listener.
Hackshaw called it.
Well, now, I think this has quite served its purpose, don't you?
Oh,
Penny, why did you...
It's Penelope, if you don't mind. But before we begin, isn't there a certain formality demanding our attention? I'm afraid I have to insist. It's to the benefit of us all, I assure you. Lovely. Now, tell me, what was it that drove you this far? I'm ever so curious.
wait. So Penelope is Hackshaw, or Penelope is pretending to be Hackshaw? Because Penelope saw Hack. What?
I just need to know the truth.
Is that right? Interesting.
Why did you do it, Penny? What did Freya do to you?
Absolutely nothing.
So, what? You just hated her indiscriminately?
Freya Fellow was an inspiration to us all. She was possessed of a great energy. The volition to create something from nothing. The willpower to walk beyond her boundaries. She was truly free. Everything I couldn't be.
You know what? I just realized I actually have no idea who Penelope Pointer really is.
Weird, isn't it? Considering we've met her, what is it, 3 times now?
Exactly. How do we know this one isn't a disguise too?
You think you've already hollowed us out, don't you? Only a few short hours at Tangle Tower, and you feel like you've got everyone sussed. Unearthed every single one of our secrets. Nothing but bullet points for your notebook. Go on, indulge me. What does it say in your notes about Penelope Pointer? I suppose I can't argue with that, can I?
Penny, we only know what you choose to tell us, so why not help us out?
Very well. Penelope Pointer is actually not very important at all. She pales in comparison to those who came before her and to those that came after. Living at Tangle Tower, it is very difficult to attain the levels of self-realization you probably take for granted.
You sure this is a Tangle Tower thing and not a you thing?
Perhaps you didn't notice. Not one of them is happy, not one.
So why stay? Why not just leave?
I thought she did leave. Penny, you said you traveled, didn't you?
I did. Many times I've walked away. It did not help me. You saw the family tree hanging in the grand hall, did you not?
Yeah, it lists a bunch of people who don't live here anymore.
A bunch of people who don't live here anymore. I couldn't have put it better myself. My mother, for one. My father, too. The other 2 Remingtons. Poppy's mother, Primrose. And her brother, Richard.
And Fitz's father.
That's 5. 5 people that might have lived here, but don't.
And that was the first question I wanted answered.
You wanted to know where they'd all gone?
More than that, I wanted to know if I belonged with them. I have no place here. Not among the Fellows, the Remingtons, or the Pointers. But I felt there must be a reason why everyone else left. Some common purpose they all shared. Perhaps it could be my purpose too.
So, what did you actually do about it?
Nothing I could do, at first. Nobody would tell me anything. The more questions I asked, the fewer answers I got. Then, I found it. I was 19. Same age Freya is now.
Found what?
A study.
The study, the one hidden in the middle of the house. It's right next to a bedroom.
I'd hear voices at night, deep ones. And the strangest thing, the wall behind my bed would get incredibly hot. For hours on end, the paint would peel, wallpaper wouldn't stay up. I thought I was cursed. I thought it was something trying to break through. Eventually, I couldn't take it anymore. I found my way in the same way you did. Once you know it's there, it's simple.
So, you got into the study and found the incinerator. That must have been a relief, right?
It was still warm when I found it. Then, I looked inside.
Let's not wander off right now.
Let's see how thorough you've been. Tell me, do you know what a misted is?
Misted?
Mistids? Sure, yeah.
You're more observant than I thought.
Sorry, what are we talking about?
It's a collective term from before my time. Birds, insects, amphibians, anything living off the lake water. The mutation can take several generations, or it can happen overnight.
Wait, mistids. Like cryptids? Like Bigfoot or whatever.
A little egregious, isn't it? I suspect that was an intentional parallel. The main difference being mistids are perfectly real. They're just kept secret. Or at least, that was the original plan. As it happened, some got out. Quite a few got out.
How do you know all this?
When I entered the study at 19, I found a single object that rather changed my life. Something which answered my questions while at once creating all new ones.
That's not it.
That's not right.
The 5 missing family members standing together as a single unit, calling themselves the ambassadors of Misted Mansion.
So, the house was renamed from Misted Mansion to Tangle Tower?
And rightly so. The age of Misted Mansion is long past. When I looked inside the incinerator on my first visit to the study, I found nothing but ash. The afterimage of a bygone era, denied to me in its entirety. The study, the room at the bottom of the lake itself. All empty shells. I felt my only hope lay with the ambassadors. If I could find them, maybe they'd share the family history that Flora and the others were trying so hard to forget.
How did you track them down?
It was tough. They'd taken almost everything. Books, maps, charts, the creatures themselves, all lost, taken away or destroyed. But I got lucky. I got a lead. I found one, and he led me to the rest.
And? What happened? Why'd you paint out all their faces?
They didn't help you either, did they?
19-year-old me had imagined they'd all left with a mission, a unified purpose, but they hadn't. They were, in fact, every bit as fractured as the people that still live here. Most of them had left tracking escaped mystids. Some claimed to be researchers, others little more than hunters. 5. Completely useless to me.
The hunter was the one that was the victim from the first game.
Eventually, I returned to Tangle Tower. I had nowhere else to go. I considered giving up. But instead, I made a decision. There was only one person at Tangle Tower still of interest to me. My dear Uncle Pointer had suddenly made a show of taking up astronomy. A fairly superficial charade. I don't think many people were fooled by it. but I knew it wasn't just a falsehood. It was a mask. Pointer had found something from the era of Misty Mansion.
So, where did he get the beetle?
I cannot be sure, but I theorize that he received it in the post.
In the post? From who?
Who can say? Someone outside Tangle Tower. But the
Hmm.
thought that he would be in contact with such a person, all that time, I decided to take what was owed to me.
So you stole it.
Stealing the beetle turned out to be only the first step. Upon realizing it was gone, Pointer made little effort to disguise his frustration. I asked what was bothering him. He foresaw no risk in sharing a little of the truth with his niece. He told me he'd lost a rare treasure, something he'd been keeping safe. I suggested, innocently, that perhaps it was not lost. Perhaps it had been stolen. He was very ready to believe he'd been the victim of theft. When I offered to call in a private detective, he jumped on the idea. She arrived the next day. Hawkshaw prides herself on her punctuality, as you know.
Why, though? Why go through all that? The name, the costume, and everything?
It's somewhat sad to admit, but I had little use left for Penny Pointer as she was. Hawkshaw afforded me new advantages, opportunities.
But didn't you have to...
This is a little whack. The fact that
As a pointer?
Well, that was one of the advantages.
it's a little whack about the fact that supposedly I've been going back and forth between these two locations, and she just is. It must be of her just running back and forth between these two locations. Like, is there a secret thing between the aviary and the where she was stationed in the bottom place? Because like otherwise, like, my suspense of disbelief ends with the idea of me going downstairs and upstairs and her continuously beating me to the other location. That's kind of dumb. That's low-key kind of dumb.
Pointer was in such a desperate state, he was finally willing to share some of his secrets. On the second day, Hawkshaw explained she needed to be able to search the secret laboratory. Pointer gave in and gave me the code for the harp statue. Reluctantly, but still.
So, you stole Pointer's research?
I would have done, if I'd found anything worth stealing. But he had made remarkably little progress, barely scratching the surface of the beetle's true mystery.
Which is?
It carries an exoskeleton approximately 90% identical to gold. But it's not the 90% I'm interested in.
The other 10%.
Did you ever question what exactly makes the water here so unique? Before Misted Mansion was built over the lake, before the lake was even a lake, Lord Remington and his wife built a small structure here, a research station, supposedly. Fast forward 2 or 3 generations, and as you saw for yourself, it's been mostly cleared out.
The ambassadors took everything when they left.
And everything they didn't take was burned in the incinerator. However, possessing additional insight, I found something the others had missed. It's not much, but I have what I need.
So, why isn't this the end of the story? Why did you stay? Why did you kill Freya?
Simply put, Freya was too good for me. It's my fault. I pushed her over the edge, unknowingly, but still, I take the blame.
What are you talking about?
Did you know I based the design for Hawkshaw on something Freya painted?
That almost makes... But it's not right.
Oh. Oh no. You took the thing from her nightmares and made it real?
That's right. I had assumed it was purely abstract. I just thought it had a good energy. I
Oh
later discovered
no.
It was a figure of some
Oh.
kind, something from Freya's recurring nightmare. For all her vitality, I think Freya was probably the most troubled of all of us. She was desperate to leave Tangle Tower, but she couldn't just walk away. For quite some time, she'd been trying to break into Pointer's laboratory. Freya and her friends were halfway through deciphering those symbols on the harp statue, I believe.
Why did she care about getting into Pointer's lab?
That's exactly what I wondered. At first, I thought perhaps she just wanted to free the beetles. She has a fondness for them. What Pointer was doing upset her significantly. But in fact, I think it was something else.
She wanted
She wanted to free Fiona. The real reason Freya was unable to leave Tangle Tower is that she could not get Fiona to agree to come with her. We're now firmly in the realm of speculation, but I think Freya felt that exposing the darker secrets of Tangle Tower, not just to the rest of the family, but to the world, would compromise all three families, and perhaps, somehow, free Fiona from the shackles of her inheritance.
That's a bold and dumb move, but you know what?
Plan anyway, but something happened.
You?
Freya could find her way into Pointer's laboratory.
She found her way into your study, found your notes, found that photograph. I'm willing to bet she put it all together quicker than we did.
So she worked out what had happened to the 5 ambassadors. Specifically, what you'd done to them when they refused to help you.
Freya had made a promise to paint Flora as a birthday gift, a parting gift no less. She'd be in a locked room, several hours away from her friends. It was my best chance.
But why hide in the attic? And why bother with the beetle at all?
The beetle in the gramophone wasn't for Freya. It was for Flora. She didn't deserve to be involved. She suffered enough. I couldn't get Flora out of her room, but if she could be unconscious, then she wouldn't have to witness anything.
Why the knife? The illusion of the painted knife with the blood.
That was for Fiona. And Poppy too, I suppose. Gave them something to focus on.
You mean it distracted them while you made your escape?
It helped them cope. The very idea of something abstract, something supernatural. I believe it made things marginally less painful for them, initially. Worked on you, too.
So why are you still here? Why not take your first chance and leave?
Well, I've been waiting for an opportunity to get my beetle back. I'd really rather not leave without it.
Wait, it's still here?
It's still inside the gramophone.
Uh-oh.
What's going on?
Poppy, they are both awake.
I can see.
You two all right?
My head hurts. What happened to us?
You were both unconscious. 14 minutes by my count.
Really?
You're both fine. No injuries.
Was it the beetle? In the gramophone? I heard it through the ceiling in my room.
The exact same sound we heard before the murder.
I guess it must have been.
So how did we get down here? What happened to Penny?
Fit saved both of you, obviously.
When I reached Flora's tower, you were both unconscious, and Penny was crouched down beside you. She had her crossbow on her, but who knows? She may have just been checking you were both asleep.
Did you know that she was the murderer?
Poppy and Fifi suspected her. Apparently, they were pretty close to solving it themselves.
Are you fucking kidding me?
To believe us, because he liked Penny a lot.
But what happened? Fitz, what did she do when she saw you?
She jumped out the window.
What? Did she survive?
She did.
I heard something land in the garden outside my room, but by the time I got out there to check, she was already gone.
Hang on. Poppy, why do you have Penny's hat bird?
She left him behind. I found him sitting on the floor in the aviary, all by himself. Poor little thing. The mean lady didn't care about you at all, did she? No, she didn't.
I apologize. Poppy seems to be under the illusion that the bird can understand human language.
So, Penny got away.
I'm afraid she did.
We had suspected she might try to escape. I was stationed here by the lake's edge. I proved to be an ineffective guard. She took the boat.
Did she take the beetle with her?
Nope,
How do you know?
because it's right here.
It was still in the gramophone. I guess I scared her off before she had a chance to take it.
Poppy, what are you going to do with it? Are you going to give it back to your father?
No, I'm not. It doesn't belong to anyone. So, I'm going to put it on the ground and never bother it again. I think that's what she would have wanted.
Okay. I guess. Okay. Yay. We did it. This is cool. I kind of would have preferred to get some secret stuff done. I guess I didn't 100% this like I did the other game. The ending was a little whack. The first ending too was a little bit like lame, but like at least that one like made more sense. This one's a little bit weirder, I guess. I think it was good until the ending, and I thought the ending was a little too exposition-y. Overall, though, I had fun. I am looking forward to, I guess, what would be the fourth one. Art gallery. Hmm. I like this one. Oh, let's go from the first one. How many achievements? I missed one achievement. God damn it. Oh man, I can be in the top 35.4%. Anyway. Oops, didn't mess that up. Oh, there you go. Perfect. We're gonna find someone to raid, I guess. See if there's anyone to raid. Yippee! Do. Oh, where was the streaming? So I'll see you all again. Oops, I screwed up. There we go. Well, we'll see you all again. Not tomorrow, but Thursday. For Arkham Asylum. And then Saturday for I'm not sure what. I'm gonna be Portal 2, Monster Hunter World, Overwatch, or something else. I'm just gonna actually press the button right now. Overall though, I will say the last thing. Yeah, this game, it's alright. The mystery parts were good. Going around and solving things were good. The characters were nice. The plot was honestly the weakest part, I thought. The actual murder mystery was good. But I just, it just didn't hit as well as I thought it would. And the ending felt a little, I won't say rushed, but I feel like the pacing of like the revelations at the end was too fast. I mean, they're trying to put everything together at one time. But other than that, decently good game. Anyway, see ya. Bye.